Hi guys, a very good morning. Mamukasei, Mamukasei, Mamukasei. So we are back to talk. There are reports from Daily News where they say that there is trouble, massive trouble within the CCC leadership, and we need to actually speak about it because a lot of people are asking me questions regarding that report. I've gotten this link from some people, and I made a decision to actually come and actually respond to it because that is our duty to actually speak. That is our duty to actually analyze these issues. This is the report from Daily News where they say fresh trouble is brewing in CCC. And according to this report, they are saying that Chamisa now stands accused of running the CCC like an absolute monarch and of having allegedly recently told all his senior lieutenants, including Vice Presidents Osman Ngubet and David and Lynn Karin Kore, as well as Secretary General Chato Nwende, that their normal interim position in the party is no longer subsisted. So, Anzi, in line with the developments, insiders who spoke to the Daily News at the weekend alleged that Chamisa it did all the party formal meetings, including. So you can actually see this is what Daily News is reporting. And myself, I believe that this is a reporting which is not true, a reporting which is false, a reporting which is biased, and which is based on actually trying to manipulate whatever is happening in the opposition cycles, whatever is happening, the gains of Advocate Nelson Chamisa. That is what they are trying to actually achieve here. So here, Makomboro Arisvishe said, ZANU-PF tries everything to derail the freedom train, but as citizens rose above and defeated the Supreme Court ruling, which stripped us of ex-party and HQ, Pali and Council recalls. CCC won't be affected by these fresh lies. This article below is no longer journalism, it's now propaganda. Yes, and I agree with him. This is propaganda being run here, and for certain reasons, and you all know those reasons. So the truth of the matter is that Nelson Chamisa was left with nothing. Akasara achingori munhu aingofamba Nelson Chamisa without MPs, no party, no offices, nothing. He was left with absolutely nothing. Everything was taken and was given to Douglas Monzora. And in 2022, Nelson Chamisa came, formed a new organization called CCC, fielded candidates during the by-elections, won 19 seats, and is actually performing and doing well at this moment in time. And because of infiltrations which happened in the past, Nelson Chamisa is now careful. Nelson Chamisa is now trading cautiously. He understands the need not to give positions to certain grouping of people. But for him to be able to do that, you need strategies. You need to be very, very cautious and very strategic. You cannot just say angoya position, angoya position, angoya position. You need to know who is with you and who is not with you. And the comrades who stood with Nelson Chamisa, Wende stood with Nelson Chamisa, he lost the seat in Kwazana and he was recalled. Tendai lost the seat in Narara East and was recalled. Amai Karenyi Kore, she lost the position in the MDCT and she became a nobody, stood with Nelson Chamisa. Washman Ngube was left without a position, with nothing, and he stood with Nelson Chamisa. So these are the key people I have mentioned here who stood with Advocate Nelson Chamisa. Not only them, but a lot of them. I just mentioned a few key people. These are the people who sacrificed everything they had. These are the people who sacrificed their positions for the sake of Advocate Nelson Chamisa, for the sake of change, for the sake of opposition politics in the nation of Zimbabwe. These are the key people who stood with Advocate Nelson Chamisa. And there is no way Advocate Nelson Chamisa can despise them to this on this day. There is no way Advocate Nelson Chamisa can fight them on this day. If we are to look on the issue of Tokozani Kupe, Washman Ngube was key in terms of actually allowing Tokozani Kupe to campaign for CCC. He was key, Washman Ngube. So the people who are trying to say Nelson Chamisa is ditched Washman Ngube and is now working with Tokozani Kupe. These are treacherous people who are just coming with propaganda. It is Mngube who allowed Thokozani Kupe to work in Matabeleland there. It is Mngube, not Nelson Chamisa. So you can actually see that if Nelson Chamisa was a dictator, you would have not allowed Thokozani Kupe to work for CCC, because the team in Matabeleland, led by Mngube, made that possible, not Nelson Chamisa. So all the blames being put on Nelson Chamisa is because people are afraid. If you look at Honorable Tendai Biti, he's in parliament, Honorable Wende, they're in parliament. Their role is not to fight outside parliament. Their role is to fight within parliament. That is their role. That is their mandate. So for anyone, if you look at Advocate Nelson Chamisa, he's not in parliament. He's a leader, and he does have more political freedom in terms of doing whatever they want to do. So if you compare Advocate Nelson Chamisa, Honorable Tendai and Honorable Chauton Wende, you can actually see that everybody does have his own specific roles. Specific roles according to the free time you have. You can't do everything to run parliament or run around. No, you need to give time and opportunity to others who are outside parliament to actually maneuver politically while you're maneuvering at the legislative body in parliament. That is the strategy, and that is what is happening. So I believe that there are people who are actually coming only to harm the organization, only to cause confusion and troubles. But I just hope and believe they're not going to win this battle. They're not going to achieve whatever they are trying to achieve, because everybody is seeking popularity through the name of Advocate Nelson Chamisa. Everybody is seeking to be heard because of Advocate Nelson Chamisa. If Nelson Chamisa was there, what were you going to use? So what we are demanding in the nation of Zimbabwe is none other than change. We need change in the nation of Zimbabwe, not because for our personal benefits, but because we have a generation which we must protect. The next generation, the generation of our children, must be protected. We can't continue with the looting which is happening, with the incompetence which is happening, with the mismanagement which is happening. Myself, I have business interests, and my business interests will never be realized when we have ZANPF, because I've tried several times, and ZANPF literally blocks people with business interests which are different. If you are challenging the cartels, they make sure that you don't succeed. So this is the reason why we are saying we have our own interests, but these interests are economic interests. We need Zimbabwe to employ. We need Zimbabwe's economy to be resuscitated, because we don't want to deal with poor people. We want to deal with people with money. And these are Zimbabweans. And how do we deal with people with money? Zimbabweans must be empowered. Zimbabweans must have equal opportunities and equal access to the resources. That is how, as business people, we'll be able to actually maneuver and make money as well. So you can actually see that this is not an issue, an easy issue. This is a very complicated issue where we are actually fighting for our future. We are actually fighting for the future of our kids and the future of the economy of Zimbabwe. So we have seen contracts being given to the Chinese, being given to the cronies, those close to the leadership. This is what we are against. We want competency to lead. If I'm competent enough, give me the contract. If you are competent enough, take the contract. So this is what we are working on. But ZANU-PF is hell-bent on making sure that they deny us those opportunities. And they do it through propaganda. And I've shown you one of the pieces of propaganda they actually use. And this is the reason why we are motivated to come and set the record straight, because we cannot continue with the media, which is biased, with the media, which always lie just because they want to make money, just because they are being paid. So, Team Zimbabwe, this is it. We are fighting this because we have our interest as young people of Zimbabwe. We are the future. We have so many years to live. Even if I may fail to have so many years, but the majority of the people within my generation, they have so many years to live from now. And these older dollars who are actually calling the shots, they no longer have time. So we cannot continue to actually buy to their propaganda and just watch them do whatever they want. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. I love you all. Thank you very much for coming. Myself, I don't believe that there is problem in CCC. I don't believe there are the divisions within CCC. I believe that what is being done is being agreed upon. I have seen consultations happening. I have seen contributions happening. I have seen Manamai Kore actually giving my contributions are kuitika na VP Ncube contributions are kuitika na Tendai BT actually fighting whatever they are fighting for the cause, and nobody is actually stopping them. So I don't know where they got this report, but I've tried to give you my views and also the views of those within the CCC leadership, like people like Makomborero, Aruzivishe. So Team Zimbabwe, I love you all. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for your support. Please continue to subscribe. Please continue to like, comment, share, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss each and every time we go live or we post some updates. My name is Ronald Wekwa Makusha signing out. Let us meet in other episodes and other programs.